what's up, guys? Welcome and good evening. Of course, we're getting ready to move in to some pro scrims brought to you by QLASH. It's going to be pretty exciting to see what the teams are going to be doing today. And of course, we've got a nice 4-match lineup. First map up is the Erangel map. After that, we're heading over in towards Sanhok, Miramar, and of course, right back in towards Erangel. But speaking of the teams, let's jump on over into the teams slots just to see who we have participating here tonight. Of course, as you can see there, we've got the players from Game Lord over in the slot 3. We've got the UDR Killers. We've got Slime 4KT. We have Destiny. We've got other players there from the GALATASARAY. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but I'm guessing that's that. Over in slot 7. We've got the players, of course, from ENTROPIQ over in slot 8. We have the players then, of course, they're from the MCES ITALIA team. We've got the EROTES. We've got Execution CIS. We have the players also coming in from IMPERIA. We've got LAKONOSTRA Power. And of course, SCRIMFARM coming in as well. We've got the players from the Hawks. Then we have the players there from LAKONOSTRA MVP Courage. And of course, the Marine Force. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how these teams are going to go at it. And of course, give us your predictions in the chat. Let us know who you think is going to be clutching it out and getting the chicken dinners, getting those dubs across this evening. But yeah, without much further ado, we're waiting to see now whether or not this lobby is going to get started anytime soon. But yeah, let's see. Right, so expecting to see some interesting plays coming in there from Game Lord. We saw them in the games that I was, of course, casting alongside Imperium and Maxman. We've seen the players from LAKONOSTRA Power. We've seen quite a few teams. In fact, we've seen SCRIMFARM. We've also seen the players there from Destiny. So if you don't know, Destiny is one of the teams I'm rooting for in the upcoming events. But we'll see how this is going to be going. And of course, the teams now just waiting for everyone to load on in, load on up, so we could get ready to move into the action. So there might be a few changes along the way with the teams that we've got, but of course, either way, quite the lineup coming in with the teams here nonetheless. So yeah, we should be getting into that spicy action, jumping into our first match momentarily. But as I mentioned, give us a shout out. Let us know, who do you think is going to be clutching it out? First map up is Erangel. And of course, we're going to be running with our usual structure when it comes to the points. Now, that would be for the first placement. The teams, they would be awarded 15 points. Second place is 12. Third place is 10 points. Fourth place coming in on 8 points. We've got the top 5 placement coming in there with 6. Of course, 6th place coming in on 4 points. We've got 7th on 2. 8 to 12th placement, only 1 point. And then from 13 onwards, no points for them. But of course, also 1 point awarded over in towards the kills. So now we're just waiting to see. We got the map now starting to load on up. And of course, as mentioned, we're going to be moving into that lovely Erangel map. So without much further ado, let's transition straight on into that. All right, so you can see the players now all locked and loaded, getting on it ready, all the way up over in that far spawn island that we see over in this northeastern side. So let's have a quick look at the placement of the teams once again. So you can see we've got the players, of course, coming in right there up in the top. The players from Game Lord. We've got the players from the UDR Killers. That's also another team that I've been watching, also coming in. We got 4KT, the players coming in there from the PMCO Africa side. So we've seen them play a few times, and of course look forward to see what they're going to be bringing in on this one. We've got the players there from PDV over in 6. We got the team from GS. I'm just going to go with GS because I'm not going to be able to pronounce their name. Over in slot 7. The players from ENTROPIQ over there in 8. In 9, we've got the MCES team, and of course the players from EROTES over in 10. 11, as mentioned, we've got the Execution CIS team. We've got IMPERIA in 12. We've got the players from Ultimate Power in 13 and 14. SCRIMFARM. We've got the Hawks in 15. Over in 16, LAKONOSTRA MVP in 17. We've got Courage, Marine Force in 18. And of course, the players there from K9 over in slot 20. As we can see, that flight path is bringing us in from all the way over towards North George and making its way straight down in towards the Sosnovka military island. So a fairly decent flight path to start things off here. The teams, of course, now will be able to reach in to all the spots they like to frequent. Go straight into those hard drops. And, of course, get into the action. So I'm quite curious to see where the zone is going to be forming in this first initial zone. Will we see any aggressive shifts coming in on that? Or will we see a slower pace, more steady going zone? But here we go now, just waiting for these teams all to make their way on down. As you can see, that flight path now quickly just ending up. Few teams moving up in towards the region in the vicinity of Georgopol. So we've got some teams over in North and South George, as well as some teams now heading into those southern regions in towards Primorsk. But also don't forget that we've got a few more pushing over in towards the eastern side. Look at this, the Hawks dropping down over in Ferry Pier. Ooh, there we go, the party already getting started. Liking this. Right, so this is where the action is happening. As you can see, the players, of course, starting the fight off. The team here from Ultimate Power, the first one to start with the engagements, putting the shots in towards Imperia. We've got trapped in the apartment buildings over in school. A very decent approach that we see coming in from Ultimate Power. Nice line. Applying that pressure in towards Imperia. And of course, we've got that frontline player moving up right there alongside them. Nox now feeling the pressure as the players from Ultimate Power start moving up. And of course, just in the distance, you can see the players there from LAKONOSTRA, MVP, making their way around. Right, so Ultimate Power now just trying to move on up. Getting closer in towards Imperia. Imperia now, of course, rotating back. Already losing two of their players, Rex and Easy. Both getting taken out and sent into the lobby. But now I'm curious to see, will we see the players from Ultimate Power push on in, apply a little bit of aggression? They have the numbers advantage. Of course, you can see them starting to move in from the south, making their way through the buildings in hot pursuit, searching for the players from Imperia. Of course, also we've got that zone now moving in towards that far western side. It's going to be quite interesting to see what the teams are going to be doing with the zone. Will we see some more rotations coming in on the early game? Or will the teams wait till we get on to that countdown when the zone is about to start moving in? There we go, a few more shots coming in the kill feed, as well as the teams getting into a few engagements in the early game. Imperia and Mystic now just patiently, or rather Nox and Mystic, it's waiting. We can see K's also now starting to move out of school. Oh, this is going to be quite the showdown. The first few shots going straight over towards Mystic. Nox now coming in with a beautiful play on the staircase. Liking the coverage that I'm seeing here from Imperia. Now Nox quickly cooking up that nade, sending it over. Mystic quickly trying to regain a little bit of health. Good defensive play that we're seeing so far for Imperia. Oh, it seems like Nox is trying to move around. Could potentially see them flying out the window. So now they're just utilizing the apartment buildings here, trying to stay out of line of sight. Trying to evade the players for as long as possible. But I'm liking the fact that Mystic is keeping a watchful eye on the player that we got on the offside there. Mystics. Nox. Strangely enough, Ultimate Power not pushing up too aggressively. Keeping a little bit of distance. Trying to find the angles in towards them. But this is where I would have expected them to start pushing in already. I mean, they have the numbers advantage. Oh, they know from the kill feed that they've been able to cause quite a bit of damage. But there we go, that first shot now coming in towards Mystic. Everything now riding on Nox. Here we go, Imperia starting to rush on up the staircase. Making their way on through. Will we see the fight conclude? Oh, quick drop shot and down goes Nox. Ultimate Power stepping on in, putting the flex on them and sending them into the lobby. But of course, now quickly jumping off into the direction of the shelter. We see the players here from Marine Force just waiting on the team from LAKONOSTRA. We see just in front. You can see Dark now just looting up. The rest of the team nowhere nearby. So this is quite the risky move. Dark moving up solo. Not having the support of the rest of the team. So we could potentially see the two players start clashing over there. But let's jump up in the direction now of the players of SCRIMFARM. As you can see them just situated over towards the eastern side of the bridge. We've got the players, of course, just up ahead of them. This being the team there from PDV. Old Nick v Death Dome. Wow, that is a mouthful. I'm just going to stay with PVD. That is just much easier to pronounce. Otherwise, I'm going to get quite the tongue twister going. Alright, let's see now. You can see the players now starting to move on up. We're not seeing a lot of aggression or a lot of crazy rotations just yet. But we are having a little bit of movement close to the side of shelter. So one of the teams now just starting to make their way on through this, of course, being the players there from ENTROPIQ. So quite the passive start to the match. 16 teams in the lobby. I don't think we've seen any team go down just yet. Oh, we did. Oh, okay. So IMPERIA was the first team. Saw them, of course, getting taken out. But here we go now. Dark pushing further. Ooh, a little bit of a crash there with the vehicle. But interestingly enough, we're not seeing the players from Marine Force really jumping at the opportunity on Dark. I mean, that is one easy kill. Now making its grand escape. Rotating off into some stronger positions. Ooh, we might have a little bit of something over on this side as we see the players here from Execution CIS right there alongside the team now, of course, from the UDR Killers. Ooh, Junie getting hit in the head. That is what we like to see. A little bit of a 2-2 split coming in. Not looking too bad. I'm waiting to see whether or not they're going to use that to their advantage and start pushing forward. At the moment, they are quite spread out. Oh, there we go. We've got a quick shot coming in towards PDV now as well. Let's see if we can see any of that action. Oh, it's right down below us. Here we go. The players from SCRIMFARM now battling it out with PVD rather. Here they come. WAP now stepping up. Oh, finds a quick shot into Shaman. The rest of SCRIMFARM now just holding their distance. Finds a quick few shots. Kira coming through with the hits on towards the players there. But PVD down to two. Two players getting knocked out. Joker now finding a quick shot in towards Will. Oh, down goes Will. But let's see now. Will the SCRIMFARM team apply the pressure in towards them? So far, it is exactly what they're doing. Finding two more knocks. Sokoto and Baby Guy, rather. Up they come now. Wizard now just trying to find that position. Kira sending a quick nade over towards them. Ooh, what a beautiful nade that was, though. Alright, quick confirm. First kill on the board for SCRIMFARM. Gets another knock in. Devotion extra large now making a dash for it. Trying to get out of harm's way. As the rest of the team is now just getting sent back. Baby Guy, the last player now left to get thirsted out. And of course, as you can see, Devotion now just trying to get out of town. Get away of the damage. Right, so there we go. Right, nice little bit of a distance covered there. Now quickly jumping back over towards the teams. As you can see, UDR Killer still just up ahead. The players here from Execution keeping a very watchful eye. Ulysses finding a few nice shots in towards Junie. Full squad, we haven't seen a lot of movement coming in from them just yet. We could maybe see a flank coming in here from Junie as we see that possible movement coming in. But looking at the rest of the lobby, the teams are now starting to push on in. We've got the K9 team also now coming in. Just off in the distance there. But look at this, though. MCES. Oh, right there alongside the players. We're now putting the shots in towards them. 4KT getting the party underway. Let's see, will Psycho make it out of this one alive? We got Storm on the far side. We got Broke, Fex, and Aimer now just flanking around, finding the shots in towards Psycho. Beautifully played. The rest of the squad now still rotating down from Everest. Ooh, LAKONOSTRA coming in with a few hits there in the kill feed as well. But Psycho now getting lit on fire. Let's see if the rest of the team is going to try and make their way on in. Ooh, Aimer runs over Psycho. That is one way to finish them off. The rest of the team now just continuing on their way, deciding that it might be better to just continue pushing further. Oh, look at that. Danny comes in with a beautiful clutch play. LAKONOSTRA MVP, adding 2 lovely kills to the kill feed and to their kill board. Well done. Right, so 15 teams now remain. Let's jump over here to the players from ENTROPIQ. You can see them now just taking up the occupation over here in Gatka. Few teams in the vicinity. MCES not having a good start to the day here. Already losing 1 player, and of course now NASA getting hit in the process. We got Leo and Advocate now also on the approach, just pulling up into the compound. Alright, so MCS now just moving in, trying to find their bearings once again. But as you can see, the rest of the lobby all starting to make their way on in. We see the players there from K9, of course, also coming in with a beautiful rotation over on that eastern side, heading in towards the south. And we could maybe have them bumping into the players from SCRIMFARM, who's just over towards their northwestern side. Still holding up in that position where we saw them a few moments ago. Alright, so up comes Roman. Captain Tesla and Villain also now just making their way on up. Strengthening the positioning of the vehicles. See the carnage, of course, from that fight a few moments ago with the players from SCRIMFARM. Sakira and Wizard still holding up. Eli, of course, sitting on the far offside, completely AFK. That is a little bit of a rip. But hey, maybe that works out so far. He's still in zone. Right, so the players from K9 now just moving about on the top of the hill. I'm not too sure whether they should try and push further in towards the compound or maybe just take up this position. Right, here we go. K9 on the roll once again. Let's jump back over. Ooh, look at Hawk, though. All the way over on that western side. We're getting a nice congregation of teams positioned from that centralized portion. Of course, a little bit further down towards the south. I'm hoping for them that the zone actually moves down in towards that southerly position. Otherwise, we're going to be seeing quite a bit of chaos erupt as the teams now have to need to start making their way in towards the north. Right, so MCES looking quite comfortable over in the Gatka region. Get the players now just on the opposite side. ENTROPIQ also just patiently waiting for any movement to come their way. 4KT just there south of the Game Lords. Ooh, we could maybe have something on this far side with PVD. Not sure if Devotion is going to risk it and get into the engagement with K9. So far, it is a fairly safe play. Just on the outskirts of zone. But a nice rotation in here from K9 as they make their way around past Quarry. Trying to circle around all the way around in towards that western side. But we see the Hawks, of course, now coming in to the kill feed. Finding a quick few shots over towards the Erotes. So Versace, the first one to get knocked. So good jobs, Parzival, Exless, and Versace. Right, any movement, anything happening? Not yet. Let's jump back over to the players here from LAKONOSTRA MVP. Up ahead of them, of course, the players there from Execution. So will we see the fights? Will we see the damage coming in? 16 minutes in, 15 teams alive, 53 players. Man, this is going to be a pretty spicy zone if we get into these later phases. LAKONOSTRA now starting to make their way on down, as you can see, of course, losing Will in the process, but a nice shift in there from the zone, moving up in towards that northwestern side once again. But now we see the teams all moving up. Big conversion of teams coming in from the southern portion. And this is exactly what we are hoping for things to start heating up, as the teams then have no other option other than to start taking aim and defending their position. The Erotes now tapping a quick one into LAKONOSTRA. Quick reaction there on their behalf, though, just circling back around. But in the raid zone, things are definitely starting to heat on up. UDR. Oh, there we go. Quick shot coming in the kill feed, as well as the players there from Ultimate Power, rather, getting hit. Pretty sure I just saw one of the Conqueror players' names in the kill feed. Right, so Yumi now just tapping away. Putting that mini to some good use over towards the players from Ultimate Power. We see a little bit of aggression coming in. The players from UD are fairly spread out. Ooh. Ulysses now coming in with a few cheeky shots as well. Just putting them in towards the players here. As you can see now, the team from Execution just in front. So far, no successful shots just yet. But UDR just going to be keeping a watchful eye on the team there that we have just off their west. SCRIMFARM still on the outskirts of the zone. Don't think we're going to be seeing Eli coming back just yet. But now look at the positioning in the zone. Storm there from 4KT holding that position, being the anchor point within the zone. The rest of the team now just situated over towards the west. We've got the players, of course, now from ENTROPIQ holding their position at the foot of Everest. Good position to have, depending on where that zone is going to be rotating on up into next when we move into our phase. Ooh. Of course, that blue zone now about to start making its way on in. Having a few shots come in towards the players all the way down on the far side here from the GS team. Okay, 9 also coming in with a few cheeky shots. That is what we want to see. Right, let's jump up over towards Versace. Jarv's getting knocked out. So we see more shots coming in there from K9. Erotes now just holding their position. Trying to assess it. Trying to decide whether or not they should start pushing on in. UDR, of course, now caught on the far side of the zone still. Ultimate Power just up ahead of them. Ooh, and that zone now shifting in towards the south. So 4KT still already has a man in zone. LAKONOSTRA taking that positioning up on the side of the road, as you can see. Keeping a very watchful eye on the players from ITALIA just up ahead. Ooh, but this is what we've been waiting for that lovely sound of shots starting to fly in. Down goes Storm, though. Ooh, Versace getting hit as MCES is just tapping the hits over towards them. Finding quite a bit of damage. Not finding the knock just yet. NASA now just quickly retreating back into some hard cover as the shots here from Exless Fly straight on over. Oh, Storm now caught in a very unfortunate position as Game Lord come moving in, having that first knock in their favor. Now they're just waiting to see whether or not anyone's going to be joining on up. But we got a nice cheeky shot here from Devotion all the way down in the south. Just sneaking on into SCRIMFARM. Tries to get the confirmation in on towards them. Up comes Wizard now. Will this be an easy clutch for Devotion? Or will Wizard send a BVD back into the lobby? And the answer is yes. Some quick shots there from Wizard, just finding those hits. And of course, off they go. Let's jump up in towards the north now. As you can see, the players here from Courage making their way on through. We got Reznov and Watson holding up the position just above the players from Ultimate Power. Oh, there we go. Watson sending a quick molly across over towards them. Victor just finishing off Slime. Oh, nice molly. So let's see now. Is Courage going to try and defend this position? Only 2 of them remain. Beautiful utilization of those grenades now just getting sent on over. You can see the teams now starting to light up the kill feed as the grenades find their way on through. Ultimate Power holding up still over in this northeastern side. Applying the pressure in towards Courage. Right, so finding quite a bit of damage on the vehicles and everything in the vicinity, but not just yet on the players from Courage. So Ultimate Power now needing to move forward, get into that zone. A little bit of an advantage here for Courage, but of course, the players from Ultimate Power can still swing that in their favor, find their hits. Reznov now just trying to strafe around the side, trying to find the hits in towards the players as they start pushing in. Kira, of course, now getting taken down. We've got quite a few shots coming in here from Watson, but here we go. Reznov now just moving in behind some cover, trying to utilize that Darcy as some extra bit of hard cover, but of course, you could see the teams now starting to push around any time. Up comes Kaze now. Oh, nice sneak attack. Oh, quite the bit of carnage happening on towards the players here now, as you can see. Ultimate Power feeling the sting, feeling the hits, and of course now managing to clutch it away against Courage. Players here from K9, of course, now moving in towards the players from ENTROPIQ as well. Oh, so many shots flying in across the board. So many teams still trying to find their position in zone. We've got the players, of course, now, as you can see from ENTROPIQ. Oh, UDR now moving up right in towards them. Trying to capitalize on the third-party focus. Just rushing up a little bit too late there behind Ulysses. Ulysses, of course, getting knocked out and sent back. Sebi now just trying to move on up alongside Yumi. Slow, steady tap coming in from the distance as well. The grenades are getting sent off. Focus managing to quickly rotate out of harm's way. But up comes the Game Lords now applying their little bit of pressure coming in there from the northwestern side. So 3 teams now just battling it out right here. Focus getting hit by a beautiful grenade. ENTROPIQ doing some fantastic work with the placement of those nades. 4KT now just holding up on the opposite end of LAKONOSTRA. Oh, but here we go. Quick rush coming in. The players now from Ultimate Power pushing up on the team here from Execution. Sending the hit straight on over and off they go. Ultimate Power reigning victorious in the fight. But still we have 3 teams engaged up in this northeastern section. Here we go now, that blue zone pushing forward. The players are forced to make a decision. UDR now rushing up. Yumi coming up the side, trying to fish a few hits through the smokes, trying to find the damage in on K9. Finds the hits though. Yumi now starting to lose a little bit of health as the blue zone is starting to eat away at them. ENTROPIQ's holding up in the compound, holding their frontline defense. But of course, now the players here also trying to find those angles. This being the team from GS. 4KT right here alongside so many other teams. 9 teams remain. LAKONOSTRA just holding up in the compound. MCES out in the blue. A little bit early for some hill strats to start coming through. But of course, nonetheless, here we go. The team's now moving up once again. K9 trying to get ahead, trying to get up into towards that zone. UDR now just up ahead. Oh, MCES get taken out. Blue zone reigning victorious. That zone now once again so tiny. Not a lot of space for these teams, but they are definitely going to try and squeeze on in. As you can see, Aimer now just moving about. Vex trying to tap off a quick few shots up towards the Game Lords. Game Lords now also trying to get the shots in towards 4KT, but here we go. LAKONOSTRA finding the shots there in towards GS as they move up. Finding the position right there behind the drop. But the battle for the West is still ongoing, and of course the same can be said there for the eastern side. K9 now just trying to get ahead, trying to squeeze in, but of course the players just up ahead. Oh, just devouring the teams as they push on in. Here we go, ultimate power. Will they be able to clutch yet another one away? K9 now having a quick molly sent across, but just look at the insanity. Starkey now getting bombarded from both sides. UDR killers sends them off. 6 teams remain. LAKONOSTRA. We've got the players from Game Lord. We've got the team there, of course, from GS. We've got the team coming in from K9. We've got Ultimate Power. And, of course, the UDR killers. But the shots now starting to light up the screen as LAKONOSTRA is starting to take quite a bit of damage. Dark now the last remaining hopeful for the team. Oh, a few nades now dropping very, very nearby. K9 now getting ended off as well. 4 teams remain to battle it out for the first chicken dinner of the evening. So 1v2 versus 2 groups of trios. Oh, Sebi getting hit now. Pocus dropping down, trying to get a little bit of extra cover from that rock. But here we go. The teams now need to move in the direction of Game Lord. 4 players strong. Man, that is just phenomenal stuff. But here we go. Blue zone now pushing them forward. Up they come, starting to run in. LAKONOSTRA gets taken down. Ultimate Power now getting ready to move up. UDR now also just trying to get ahead of the blue zone. Sebi just feeling the sting now, feeling the damage. Oh, down goes Pocus. 2 teams left. Everyone on the board, and there we go. A grenade comes in to finish it off. Well played to the players there, of course, from the Game Lords. Well done. Fantastic showing. And, of course, 9 kills to go alongside that chicken dinner. We've got the players from Ultimate Power coming in second place, finishing off their play with 14 kills. Wow. That is insane. Well done. UDR killers, of course, coming in third place with 3 kills. We got LAKONOSTRA finishing up in 4th place with 7 kills. The K9 team in 5th with 2. We got the team there from GS over in 6th place with 1. And of course, the players coming in from ENTROPIQ finishing in 7th place, 5 kills to go alongside that. 4KT finishing in 8th place with 4 kills. We got MCES ITALIA finishing in 9th with 1. SCRIMFARM in 10th place with 4 kills. Hawk coming in 11th place. The players from the EROTES finishing up in 12th place with 4 kills. And of course, we've got the players coming in here from... I can't remember. Execution. There we go. All right, so Execution CIS finishing up in 13th place. The players from Courage over in 14th. We got the team, of course, there from PVD finishing up in 15th place with 3 kills. The team then coming in there from the Marine Force in 16th with 1 kill. And IMPERIA, the first team to get sent on back into the lobby. So there we go. There we have it. That is the end of our first match. But what a play that was. I mean, Game Lords just looking absolutely phenomenally strong in that final zone. And of course, good to see the players there from the Ultimate Power. The team from UDR Killers And of course, the players coming in there from LAKONOSTRA making it up into that 2nd to 4th place. So pretty well done. Some decent shooting. And of course, next up, we're going to be heading in towards Sanhok to see what the teams are going to be doing on a much smaller map. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And we'll see you guys back after a short break. Welcome back, guys, and of course we're getting ready to move into our next match. We're going to be heading straight on in towards Sanhok to see what action we're going to be having with the teams, of course, dancing about in the grass, snaking things out. Of course, a beautiful play coming in there from Game Lord right there on the end, clutching that chicken dinner away in the Erangel match. And of course, I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to be having over on Sanhok, as it, it lends to quite a bit of crazy actions. Of course, give us your predictions in the chat. Let us know, who do you think is going to be clutching it out, getting the dub, getting the chicken over in this match here. But of course, without much further ado, let's jump straight into the match and see who we have in the lobby. All right, so here we are. Of course, you can see the players there from Game Lords over in slot 3. Once again, we got UDR, we got 4KT, we got PVD. We got the players from GS. We've got the team, of course, from ENTROPIQ coming in. We got MCES. We got the EROTES. We've got Execution. We got IMPERIA. We got the players from Ultimate Power, SCRIMFARM. We got Hawk. We got LAKONOSTRA, MVP, Courage, Marine Force. And of course, the players there from K9 coming in. So now we just wait to see where the teams are going to be going, and of course, what that flight path is going to be bringing us. Expecting quite a bit of action to come in from the teams here, but of course, without much further ado, let's have a look at that flight path. As you can see, it is coming in all the way there from Sami, making its way up towards Hatin. It's a fairly decent flight path over towards this western side. Be curious to see if we're going to be having any teams moving over towards that eastern front of the zone, and also whether or not that zone is going to be up in this western, northwestern region, inclusive of that trifecta region. I've seen quite a few crazy plays come from that, but of course, let's see what is going to be happening. The teams now all starting to make their way on out, heading in towards the east. And only a few teams dropping down over towards that western side. MCES and the team there from SCRIMFARM coming in towards that Camp Alpha region. Courage now moving up in towards Hatin, and we're seeing a nice split coming in there from the players from Ultimate Power. 2 players over on towards that southwestern island, 1 on the northwest, and then of course Kaz landing over towards boot camp. But here we go, Game Lord right here in the thick of it with the team from IMPERIA. The first few shots already finding their way on in. Monsos now just rushing up towards them, trying to get the damage in. Some early phase fighting. You can see Victor now just holding that off angle there on the far side. 3-man team coming in here for Game Lord as they now move in towards the players from IMPERIA. Applying quite a nice little bit of pressure, but we got Mystic also now just hanging on in the back there. Waiting for those third-party angles. Oh, beautiful shooting coming in. Just finding that hit. Rex and Ko now starting to push on up as well. We got Lakashi now just holding up on the opposite end. But Victor coming in with a few shots from off in the distance. Oh, just to remind them that they are not in the clear just yet. It's a fair exchange between both teams. Each one getting a knock in the process. Mystic still holding on the far side here. But here we go, Game Lord now getting ready to move up. Can hear the footsteps outside. Oh, finds the first few in towards Mystic. Down he goes. First player for IMPERIA back into the lobby, but up comes Rex now, trying to find a few more shots in towards them. Oh, some great shooting in there coming in from Lanu. So Nox now just following hot on the heels there of Rex, and easy keeping this angle on the far side, very similar to what we see there for Victor. Of course, Victor now already pushing back up towards the team, circling back behind them. See, Victor will now be able to get the shots in towards them, cooking up that nade, getting ready to send it off. Oh, does it make its way in? Yes, it gains almost gains entry into the building. They are not just holding up very tightly inside the compound as Game Lord now continue to push in towards them, trying to get those shots. But of course, at the same time, trying to not overexpose themselves. hits coming in the kill feed, but Lanu now cooking it up, sending a quick flashbang over towards them. They use the opportunity to get inside. Up they come. Oh, finds a quick few shots. Oh, nice exchange. Beautiful play here from Game Lord. That was just phenomenal. But of course now Easy, the last remaining player for Imperia, deciding whether or not to try and push and up, risk it all. Potentially rotate away and live to fight another zone. But let's jump up in towards Paradise. We've got 3 teams situated in the vicinity. We got the team here from PVD rather. Team there from Hawk, and of course just here alongside them we've got the players from K9 as well. Just held up over towards this northwestern side. So you can see Tesla, Roman and Co now just falling back, trying to get out of Paradise. Strangely enough, most people were trying to get into Paradise. But here we go. Easy now cooking up a quick nade over towards Korda. Ooh, Korda sending one up in reply as well. Neither of the nades finding the damage, finding the spot. Of course now Easy taking a second attempt. Oh, that was so close. Shelby now moving up onto the higher ground there just to try and get a little bit of an extra vantage point. But Victor from Game Lord still holding up on the side. Right, here we go. The rest of the team now from GS rushing straight on up in towards Easy. They are definitely not taking it easy, but up they come, liking the aggression that we see. X-Ray now also just trying to move up. Oh, trying to find the positioning in the window. Dances around. Come on. Beautifully done. Down goes Imperia. Cheeky shots in towards the players there from K9. As you can see them now starting to move on in towards Game Lord. Captain right there in the thick of it. GS just up ahead. Seeing quite a bit of a back and forth between these 3 teams. K9 just holding up on the opposite end of Game Lord. Oh, quite the few hits coming in, but just look at that. Game Lord now continue to push on up, but you get quite a bit of an engagement happening just at the back. Oh, let's try and jump into that. Paradise also now just going absolutely ham. Hawk now finding a quick few shots in towards PVD. Oh, here we go. The shots come on in. GS finds a quick few shots in towards K9. Hawk now trying to move on up, trying to rotate around in on towards the players there. Oh, MCES now getting hit as well as Ultimate Power. Find the shots in towards them, down over in the more centralized portion of the zone. Oh, we're seeing some asterisk spans here once again. There we go. Advocate now getting hit. Good Nasa just hanging around behind this rock. As LAKONOSTRA is also moving into position. This is what we want to see. We want the action. So Ultimate Power being a little bit weary. Not pushing up just yet. Don't want to overexpose themselves, but there we go. A few more shots now coming in over towards that eastern side. This we can jump over towards Game Lord as they are just holding this position towards the south of the GS team. A few more teams in the vicinity, but we see Lakashi pushing up to the side. Ooh, LAKONOSTRA getting hit as the players now start rushing on into this position. MCES. NASA now getting hit. I'm loving the approach coming in here from Ultimate Power, finding the damage as they push on up. LAKONOSTRA now trying to utilize the terrain to sneak around, potentially find the angle over towards either MCES rather, or the team that we see just on the side here, of course, there from Ultimate Power. But 4KT now also starting to move into position. Danny now just sneaking up through the bushes. Bit by bit, the zone is getting jam-packed with players. Still waiting to see where the UDR killers are going to be going. Haven't seen them push into zone just yet. And of course, over on that western side, we got the players there from the EROTES team as well, just hanging back. Everyone are just trying to get that opportunity in. Ooh, I'm liking this though. But looking into a more centralized portion of the zone, you can see the players from SCRIMFARM taking up that position up on the hills. If the zone moves in that direction, be very beneficial position for them to be in. Oh, but here we go. LAKONOSTRA now just feeling the pressure as they are getting forced to stay. They can't really move up just yet. So LAKONOSTRA just slightly pinned down. 4KT now starting to move in as well. They can hear the shots. They are drawn in to the action. Will we see those shots now follow through and find their way on in towards them? Here we got the players now from ENTROPIQ also now trying to get into the fight. Or maybe just into the zone. You can see them just off in the distance there. Fex and Co. Fairly close towards LAKONOSTRA. But not within shooting range just yet. Oh, there we go. Got a few more hits coming in on the far northern side. The team there, of course, now from Marine Force. Wow, they've been hidden for most of the match. This is the first time we actually see a little bit of action coming in towards them. You can see Sick now managing to find a quick few shots in towards Courage. Courage now just falling back. We got Naz there on the far side. The players from the Ultimate Power now sending a nade in towards a few players, as you can see, lighting up that kill feed. Right, so the players here from Ultimate Power finding some great shots though. I'm not gonna lie, Lexa, the last remaining hopeful here. If they can get that res going, oh, it could be exactly what they need to earn a little bit more points. But here we go now. Nate getting sent on up. Ending up very, very close towards them. But LAKONOSTRA now just getting bombarded with the shots from the opposite end of the river. Wow. Lexa now trying to move on up. But I think in that, the players from LAKONOSTRA, they just got sent back. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The team's now still trying to make their way across. 4KT trying to hold on to their position. Fex now starting to take aim on the edge. Aimer now, of course, just up ahead, fishing into the waters. The players here from Execution start pushing up as well. See that zone, of course. Now the next phase shifting on in. Closing in on this position that we see that most of the teams already situated in. Courage finding a quick sneak shot there as well. Some courageous action. See the players here from MCES also now just making their way around. Deciding whether or not they should be pushing up that hill. But of course, well, the Marine Force still getting knocked. Players here from Courage just keeping the angle on them. Not letting them get out of there for free. So Sick and Joker just trying to hold up in the compound. Let's see, will they be able to make it out of this position? Alright, so Sick, Joker, ZL or Zul. Let's just go with Zul and Messi. Now just trying to do a little bit of a, well, not exactly a rotation, but something along that line, as they are now just opting into the water to try and get around. But here we go, the players now from Execution CIS trying to regroup, trying to get their health back up. But up comes 4KT, just capitalizing on the surprise element. Nemesis now, trying to exchange a few shots there with Storm. But Storm just finds the hits. Sends them right on back. Well played there by 4KT. Game Lord still sitting on 3 players just over towards the north. We see another clutch, another chicken dinner coming in from Game Lord. Will one of the other teams step on up and claim that one for themselves? Courage now taking this position on the bridge. Got Puka on the far side. Keeping a watchful eye over towards the eastern side, but as you can see, we don't really have anyone there aside from the players there for PVD. So once now just waiting. I mean, this is just a beautiful position. Mad Dali now moving up as well. Just waiting patiently to see what the players here from Marine Force are going to be doing. Will they be able to get the jump on them? Oh, so far it's looking pretty favorable for Courage. Oh, some nice hits in towards Sick. Good Watson now just jumping down. Messy. Oh! The squad now just feeling the pressure. Sick getting taken out as well. Down they go. Joker now left to try and squeeze on into that zone. Running in instead of swimming in. Wise decision. Not gonna lie. Just based on the fact that the rest of the team were all taken out while in the water. UDR Killer still looking pretty strong over in towards the boot camp. Got a Hawk now, just feeling the pressure as they are getting caught in the water and their players are getting knocked out as well. Oh, 4KT now getting hit by some range shots coming in there from the Hawks. Right, so nice wrap around fight coming in as the zone moves in towards the trifecta. Oh, this is going to be such a tough one. So many teams still left to rotate in towards zone. Joker almost managing to catch on up, but of course that blue zone is starting to make its way on in. This is we're going to be seeing the players start to drop out as the damage from the blue zone just gets too much. The team there from EROTES now still a little bit split up. Oh, Courage gets taken out. Game Lord finds their heads in towards them. Blows up their vehicle as they try to get ahead. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Alright, let's jump over to PVD. Will they give us some action? With the teams now starting to line up right here alongside them. Oh, GS now just getting hit. 4KT finding the shots in towards them. Vex now shooting all the way from across the river. The only player that remains for GS is X-Ray. Just X-Ray now quickly trying to recover extra little bit of health there. You can see the crossfire now just coming in all across the map as the teams are starting to move in. The zone is forcing them right atop of each other. Puka getting taken out. Nagashi now coming in behind 4KT. Let's see now, will Game Lord be able to get closer to that second chicken dinner? So far already sitting on 7 kills. Full squad of 4KT up ahead of them. Prepping themselves up, getting ready to move. Oh, the grenade's not getting sent on over. Let's see. Victor on the approach. A 2v4 push. Man, this is confidence coming in from Game Lord. Not sure if they are overconfident just yet. We will find out. 4KT can still be quite the formidable force for them. But here we go. Ooh, Vex and Storm. Back to the whole squad now just lining up. Let's see, will they get it? So close. Right, Victor gets up. Oh, down he goes. Lakashi now just hiding behind the tree. So liking the movement here from 4KT, continuously moving about, trying to not stay in one position for too long. And off they go once again. Game Lord now getting left behind in the blue zone, as we see the teams now starting to push further in towards the zone. Oh, BVD now getting hit on that rotation as they're trying to get ahead of the blue. Quite a few teams now just battling it out. 4KT caught in a fairly tough position. Oh, nice shooting coming in there from number 4. And that is the end for 4KT. 7 teams now remain. The team here, of course, from the ENTROPIQ now starting to move on in, coming in from the western end. See, there's so much chaos. The kill feed can't even keep up with it. All right, Gray now. Oh, what happened? Gray found the shots in towards Hawk. Well done. Right, UDR still positioned over towards bootcamp. That zone now just shifting over towards the far offside. But for the first time this round, they have to relinquish their position and move elsewhere. Let's see, will they be able to clutch it out? Will they be able to find that position on the opposing teams? Just scoping around. 4 teams remain. Oh, everyone now just starting to huddle up. Getting squeezed in towards this western side. So we've got the players now from ENTROPIQ. We got the team there from GS. We got UDR. And then we got someone else. Oh, there we go. Joker all the way up in that blue zone. UDR now trying to take aim over towards the team here from ENTROPIQ. ENTROPIQ on a full squad. UDR on a full squad. Gray, a one-man team left to defend against 2 squads. 2 full squads. Oh, there we go. The shots now starting to fly in towards UDR. Oh, there we go. Gray now just adding on a little bit into that fight, adding to the damage. ENTROPIQ trying to move on up as well. Oh, those nades are getting super scary close. But here we go. Oh no! X-Ray gets lit on fire as the molly come through. Blackfire now, or rather backfire. Trying to move on up as well. Up comes UDR. Also rotating on in towards them. Focus now leading the push. There we go. Focus finds the damage in towards X-Ray. 2 squads left to battle it out for that chicken. Will it be UDR or will it be the team from ENTROPIQ? It's going to be pretty close one, as everyone is now just sending grenades on over. UDR now trying to flank their way around. Ulysses now trying to sneak on up as well. Starkey already getting knocked out in the process. An absolute bombardment coming in here from UDR. Oh, what a defensive play that is. Deal now. Just dealing quite a bit of damage in towards UDR. Finding a double knock. Up comes Sebi. Trying to move on in. Oh, what a brief fire that was. Up comes Ulysses, the last remaining player. The final opponent, and down they go. What a play that was. The players there from ENTROPIQ coming in with a beautiful clutch. Man, finishing off the match there on 9 kills. What a play. What a play indeed. Of course, the players there from UDR Killers finishing up in 2nd place with 6. We got the team coming in then from GS over in 3rd place with 8 kills. We got the players from Marine Force over in 4th place with 1 kill. We got the Game Lords over in 5th place, finishing up with 8 kills. PVD over in 6th place with 3 kills. We got a Hawk finishing up in 7th with 3. We got the EROTES finishing up in 8th place with 2 kills. 4KT coming into 9th place, finishing up with 8 kills. SCRIMFARM with 4 kills in 10th place. We've got MCES over in 11th with 2 kills. We got Courage in 12th place there with 3 kills. We got the players from Execution finishing up in 13th place. We got Ultimate Power in 14th place with 1. We've got LAKONOSTRA finishing up with 1 in 15th. The players from K9 in 16th place. And of course, IMPERIA finishing up over in 17th place. What a tough match that was. But of course now, we got 2 more to go. Next up, we're going to be heading over in towards Miramar. So just judging by the way that the players from ENTROPIQ was handling the zone in this one, I'm hoping to see either ENTROPIQ or maybe even the players from GameLord stepping up once again to claim their 2nd chicken dinner for the day. But of course, it could still go either which way. So give us your thoughts, give us your predictions in the chat. Let us know what you think. Who do you think is going to be clutching out on Miramar? And of course, we'll see you right back after the break. What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're getting ready to move on in towards Miramar. So hoping to see a little bit of action coming in there from the teams. The Sanhok map was off to a bit of a slowish start, but of course it picked up space as we progressed through the zones and made our way closer to that final zone. So hopefully over on Miramar, seeing that it is such a big map, we'll see the teams with the potential there to speed it up a little bit, make the pace go a little bit faster. It is quite a big map, as I've already mentioned, but we're quite keen to see what the teams are going to be doing, where they're going to be dropping down on into, and of course also what we're going to be getting in from that zone. So just waiting now for the lobby to get started so we can jump on in towards that action. But of course, let us know in the chat, what do you think? Who do you think is going to be clutching it out? Of course, we'll be getting that lovely chicken dinner. Let us know which teams you guys are here to support. And of course, yeah, hopefully we can jump in into that action and get into some early game shots as well. But of course, everything is now just quickly loading up. So without much further ado, we'll be moving straight on into that. Yeah, I'm going to stop singing. Otherwise, you're going to go deaf or something. All right, so well, without much further ado, here we go. As you can see, everyone now just testing their weapons out, making sure everything works as they would hope it to work. But of course, man, this is where we're going to be seeing where the teams are going to be going. Hoping to see that flight path, of course, bring in a little bit of something extra to the mix there. And of course, just having a quick look at the teams. We got the players there from Game Lord, of course. We got a UDR, we got 4KT, we got PVD, we got GS. We got the players coming in there, of course, then from our ENTROPIQ team. We got the players in 9th there from MCES Italia. We've got EROTES. We've got the players from Execution, IMPERIA. We've got the Ultimate Power. We got SCRIMFARM. We have Hawks. We got LAKONOSTRA MVP. We got the players from Courage. We got Marine Force. And then, of course, the team from K9. Well, there we go. There we have it. The flight path coming in from the western side and making its way on through towards Impala. So fairly decent flight path there, cutting through almost the central portion of the map. I think it's going to be nice because the teams, of course, have quite a bit of access to both the north and the southern regions. So now we wait to see where the teams are going to be dropping, and of course, hoping to see a very interesting zone forming on this one as well. Now we just wait to see where the team's going to be dropping. We've seen some of the teams, of course, well, the ones that I've casted before. So some of the teams here are completely new for me. I have never seen them play before. So it's going to be quite interesting to see where it is that they choose to go. Right, so a few teams are heading up in towards the north, but MCES and the players there from Execution dropping down over towards that far western side, expecting a few hits to potentially erupt between the two teams on that far offside. I'm also liking what we're seeing over towards San Martin. Quite a few teams dropping fairly hard right here. Right, so here we go, here we go. We got Marine Force, we got Game Lords, we got the players from Ultimate Power and K9. Ooh. First few shots already coming in towards Game Lord as Lagashi gets hit. Ultimate Power just down below in the same building. Sick finding a quick shot over in towards Tesla as well. So Victor now being forced up onto that roof. He wants to survive in the building with two other players in there with him. It's going to be quite a bit of a challenge. It's got to be very systematic with his approach on that. You can see the players here, of course, now coming in there from the Marine Force. Trying to land a few shots in the direction there of K9. And then also, don't forget the Hawks are also here, just off in the distance. So as if 4 teams wasn't enough, we've got another team moving in as well. Rather, if 3 teams wasn't enough, yeah. The 4th one on their way on up. Sneaking in behind the gunshots. That is a bit of a cheeky approach coming in here from Redox. Trying to get the shots in with that M24. It's got Villain now also just on the opposite side. Not quite sure what Redox is trying here, but yeah, at the moment it is just a slow, steady waste of ammunition. It might actually come in handy a little bit later on. And of course, we see these other 2 players on the opposite building, Kaze and Robbie now. Still trying to gain entry up onto that roof. Right, so Victor just patiently waiting on the door. Oh, Robbie finds the hits in towards Monsos. There we go. Right, so they are now encroaching on the position. Up they come. Oh, Lanu now also just on the opposite end. Trying to battle it out. Trying to hold up against the squad. Down goes Victor. Down goes the whole team. Game Lord. The first team into the lobby. Wow, that is a bit of a rip. So sad to see that happen. But hey, that is the way it goes. The way the cookie crumbles. So 3 teams now still remain. The Hawks now falling back, rotating up in towards water treatment. Let's have a quick look at what is happening on this map. Alright, so nice big concentration. A big chunk of players situated in the central portion. Then of course the rest of the teams all scattered throughout the rest of the map. All over the place. K's now just trying to find that angle. He's busy trying to lean into that shot, but yeah, he's also still exposed at the same time. So Sick, Messi, and Zal, the 3 players there for the Marine Force. Only 3-man team coming into this matchup. They're trying their hand at the players there from K9. Sick now up on the balcony. Oh, Gaze though. Finally, the shot pays off. Finds a beautiful hit in towards the team there from Marine Force. But up comes the squad. Now Messi just defending their position. Oh, they're definitely getting challenged. Let's see, will Redox rather get the angle on them. There's here from K9 just holding up as well. Messi just patiently waiting on the end. Oh, gets caught with a nade in hand. That is super unfortunate, but well, beautiful push coming in there from Ultimate Power. Let's see, will they be able to get anything done? All right, a few more shots now starting to light up that kill feed as well, but we're still waiting to see what is going to be happening over here. The players there from LAKONOSTRA now finding a few shots in the kill feed as well. As you can see, here we go. Baby Guy getting taken down. Here we go now. Ultimate Power moving on up in towards the players here from the Marine Force. Oh, nice sneaky third body hits coming in from behind. K9 just following up those hits. Let's see. Ooh, LAKONOSTRA and the players here. Let's quickly jump over, see what is happening. LAKONOSTRA still sitting on a full squad, just picking away at the players here from PVD. Oh, Devotion trying to step on up. Danny now trying to crash the party. Just circling right through them and coming back around. But here we go. LAKONOSTRA MVP now pushing up in full force. Oh, Devotion getting caught in his own flash. Yeah, that is quite the bit of a rip. But here we go now. Baby Guy and Devotion, the 2 remaining defending players for PVD. Oh, what a nade. What a nade in towards Baby Guy. Now we have a 1v4. Devotion up against LAKONOSTRA MVP as they push on in. Push on up. Oh, sending an absolute barrage of lead forward. Finding the damage in towards Devotion. Oh, Elisio coming up the side. Oh, nice celebratory dance coming in there. That is the way it is done. Beautiful play by LAKONOSTRA. That was dope. That was dope. All right, so K9 still sitting on a 2-man team. Let's see now. The players here from Ultimate Power. Just holding up against them. Captain almost has an angle there on Redox. Come on. Roman now just waiting. See Redox just up ahead. Robbie also just making some noise. Ooh, having some action and now elsewhere on the map as well. But let's see, will the players from Ultimate Power push on in aggressively on towards the team from K9? Will they get the shots or will they get the hits? Come on, you can do it. Oh, look at that. That's such a nice picture. All right, here we go. Here we go. Roman, it is up to you. It is up to you. Give us the action. Oh, nicely done. That's what we want to see. Beautiful execution. All right, so we got Captain and Villain still remaining. Ooh, some more hits now coming in. Where are they fighting? Where are you fighting? Oh, all the way down there. Let's quickly jump over towards them. The players here from ENTROPIQ. Ooh, finding a quick few shots in towards the team from GS, but GS now just slowly picking away at them. We got Puka on the far side. Of course, another player right here behind them. This is X-Ray. 4 players up ahead. Come on, X-Ray, you can do it. Push on in. Yes. Yes! Oh, so close. Oh, X-Ray getting a little bit too greedy. Would have loved to see the shot and then just pulling back into that hard cover, but of course, it happened. It happened. X-Ray got taken out. Some X-Ray vision coming in there from off in the distance. Now the players here from K9 are still battling it out. But let's jump over to the Hawks up in the north. Got a nice little spectator party happening here as the players from SCRIMFARM. Full squad. I don't think the full squad is here. No, alright, that's just 2 of them. The rest of the squad just moving forward in towards water treatment. So Wizard and Kira holding up. As you can see, the players there from Hawk now starting to rotate up as well. Oh, not like that though. Not like that. MDA getting rolled over. Luckily not knocked out just yet. Just rolled over. Alright, let's jump up to Courage. We've got a few visitors now moving in and towards them. Oh, look at the shots. 4KT. Oh, getting picked off some easy claps. Right in towards Courage. See them now just scanning at the ridge, hoping to find some more potential victims. Aimer now moving up. Leaving the car parked right there on the side of the hill. Almost right at the apex. Right to the zone now. Just moving down. You see just closing in and around that San Martin region. K9 holding on the edge. MCES also now on the prowl, moving on up. Right up ahead of them, the UDR killers. Come on, this is so close. Advocate. Right there, right alongside UDR. Come on. Pulling up right behind Villain. Oh, Leo now just there in the line of fire. Not taking any hits just yet, but well, I spoke too soon. Here comes the shots now in from UDR Killers. Let's see, will Ulysses and Go now be able to find those hits? Sends a beautiful nade across as well. Leo taking a little bit of damage. But the players here from MC being quite spread out. Advocate now cooking up that nade, sending it across. Leo now slowly getting pushed here as Ulysses is moving in. Here we go, Leo now deciding to rather fall back instead of risking it on the front. Oh, Psycho. Where is Psycho going? Where is Psycho going? Alright, just flanking up the side. Could be a good position. Just trying to flank around UDR Killers now. But UDR holding a beautiful position. I mean, just look at the spread. 2 players hanging back. 2 players up in front. So 2-1-1 split coming in for the players here from UDR. Yumi. Oh. So close. Of course, we've got quite a few shots still happening. As we can jump up into LAKONOSTRA as they find a few shots in towards IMPERIA. Mystique now up ahead and down they go. Beautiful execution there. Dark and Leo or EROTES finding their heads. Off they go. Ooh, but this is what we want to see. UDR. MCES. Going out on the edge. Quick grenade getting sent on over towards them. Ulysses now starting to move on in. NASA just up ahead. Oh, what a nade! NASA! What? Beautifully done. Man, that was amazing. Down goes Ulysses. Focus now. Being forced to rethink that approach. Dropping a quick few smokes just to get into some hard cover. As you can see, the players there from MCS now starting to turn the tables, in fact, over on towards UDR. So Yumi now on the far side. Right, up comes MCS. Getting ready to push. Got the first molly being sent on over. NASA now just on the side. Oh, focus now getting drawn to the front. Losing a little bit of focus and down goes focus. Gotta focus. Focus. All right, here comes Yumi. Let's see, will Yumi be able to get any of these hits going? 1v3. Little bit of a tall order. But if executed properly, it could really work out. Finding quite a bit of damage in towards Psycho. All right, good start. Oh. So you mean now trying to capitalize on the positioning up on the ridge. Trying to use the terrain as hard cover. Trying to sneak into those angles. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Oh. So close. Really difficult position to really commit onto those shots. Overcommitting just a little bit too long could mean the end. They're also 500 meters from zone. Oh, I think this might be a good time for Yumi to start rotating out. Rather start thinking of that, because I'm pretty sure MCS is already planning their exit back into that zone. So let's jump up here to LAKONOSTRA. As you can see them now just taking up this position over in the northeastern side. The players here from EROTES just up ahead of them. Exodus now just tapping off several hits. Ooh, Aimer getting hit there on the far side. 4KT now. Right on the edge of La Bendita. Finds a little bit of damage. In towards the team from Courage. Still a full squad up ahead. 4KT now down to 2. You can see everyone else still just trying to squeeze on in. We got the Hawks now also coming in from this far northern position. Two-man team left in the game. Up they come, trying to rotate on in. UDR, Yumi still right here on the edge. Managing to sneak on up, find that vehicle. There we go, there we go. I almost said, what a successful move, and then I realized, not yet. Yumi is still on the side. Not out of the woods just yet. Very direct approach down the hill. Fortunately, the players there from MCES not stopping to take any aim towards them. But here we go. Courage now trying to push on in towards 4KT. Some courageous action there on their front. Finding some easy hits as they move in with a full squad. Broke now left to try and defend the honor of the team. Not quite sure what Joe would. Oh, all right. They Broke just sacrificing himself, saying, "Now I'm out. I'm out. Game over." And off they go. An early finish there for 4KT. And here we go down the players from Execution, just holding up a little bit further south. Two teams now in the vicinity. EROTES now split up. Oh, down goes Yumi. No. Alright, let's see now. Up comes Execution. Getting ready to move. Trying to rotate it. Trying to wrap around on this northern side. SCRIMFARM just here up ahead of them. Here we go. Oh, Nemesis just jumping out. Finds a quick few shots in though. Oh. Zumitsu. Will we be able to see that come through? Antidote now just rushing on in there. Trying to rescue Nemesis. SCRIMFARM. Oh, Eli sneaks that shot in through little crevice. And off they go. Alright, so the last hopeful. Zumitsu. Will it work? Will they get it? Oh man, so many hits. 10 teams left to fight it out. So Shaman now trying to find the angles in on the players here. Oh, but look at the kill feed. It is just lighting up. Zumitsu, come on. Eli right there. Right there. One nade could end it all. Alright, so Zumitsu now just dropping down yet another smoke. SCRIMFARM a little bit hesitant. Not pushing up quite aggressively enough, I think. I feel. I mean, paying attention to the kill feed, you could have seen. I mean, there we go. They followed through with the shots. That was a little. That took a little bit long, I guess, you know. But well, either way, here we are. Here we are. With the players here from Courage now just up ahead. Quick sneaky shot there from Psycho. So MCES now just trying to sneak on up on towards them. Leo finds a quick shot in towards Woodson. NASA now trying to flank up the far side. Psycho trying to push up the opposite end. But here we go. Here we go. Nice positioning. Using a little bit of a higher ground leverage in favor of them. Let's see, will it pay off? Will it pay off? MCES now. Come on, you can do it. The battle for the south. Oh, down goes Psycho. Reznov are getting pushed as the players here from MCES are starting to move on up. Oh, come on. Come on, so close. Jump shot there from Advocate to seal the deal and confirm the kill. Well done, well played. The rest of the squad now just getting bombarded with hits. Courage now being forced to show their courage. But let's quickly jump up into the north as we got the players here from the Ultimate Power right here alongside EROTES. Oh, SCRIMFARM now trying to push on up. Still a full-man squad. Moving on into the edge of the zone. Let's see, will they be a little bit more aggressive as they push on through? But the Hawks just down below. Versace and Co now on the side. Redox now just trying to hold on for dear life. Trying to stay alive as long as possible. Oh, Osama now. Yeah, that is definitely a tough position to move into. But here we go. Here we go. Final 8 teams. MCES now, of course, still battling things out here with courage. Psycho just up ahead. 21 players remain. Oh, the shots are starting to come on in. Quick nade getting sent on over as well. Oh, down goes Nas. Oh, come on. Oh, that is the end of courage. What a courageous attempt coming in there from them nonetheless. But of course, now we move over towards the players here from ENTROPIQ. Let's see, will they be able to pull this one off? Nice grouping that we've got here for them. We'll just set up on this northern front line. Do we have anybody checking at the back? Hawks now. Moving up. Alright, so Hawks on the approach. Versace and Co. Now it's still on the opposite end. SCRIMFARM. A little bit hesitant with that rotation. They now need to start moving up as the blue zone is on its way. A little bit of a slow start there for them, but off they go nonetheless. Rotating up in. Let's see, will they find a decent positioning? Ooh, Redox finds a little bit of damage. Causing a little bit of chaos in the process. There we go. Redox now being forced to try and heal up in that blue zone. Not much of another choice to make. Here we go. Hawk now. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, oh, come on. Hawk down to 1. Hawk down to 1. SCRIMFARM now just holding that position on the edge. MCES now rushing in as well. Ooh, that has got a sting. Booker. Crazy shots. Man, that was awesome. All right, so here we go. Nice nade coming in. Missing the spot, but with the shot. 4 teams left to battle it out. SCRIMFARM on the side. You can see MCES over towards that far south. Walk down to 1. And then, of course, the players here from ENTROPIQ sitting on a full squad. So we're coming into this final zone with 3 full squads and 1 solo. This is going to be a very tall order for Hawks. Ooh. But Wizard swings his wand around and finds the hits in towards Sands. There we go. Blackfire, backfire, trying to get a few hits in towards Hawks. Come on. Can only hide for so long. Oh, SCRIMFARM clutches the kill away there. But here we go. Shaman now on the far side as the players here from MC start moving on up. NASA on the edge. Advocate and Psycho on the hill. Oh, just using that higher ground. Leveraging it. And here we go. The blue zone now catching up with the teams. MC only has 1 player in zone. The rest still need to rush on in. SCRIMFARM also not in zone just yet. Oh, look at that. Kira just doesn't make it in. 2 teams now remain to battle it out. This, of course, being the players here from ENTROPIQ up against the team from MC. Dale and Sands situated within the zone. Backfire and Starkey now just on the offside. Oh, NASA with those nades though. Let's see, will they be able to get it done? Will they be able to clutch it out? Oh, nice consistency there from MC, just sending those nade in. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. Oh, get it to Molly, but man, if that was a nade, that would have been amazing. Down goes Starkey. All right, so everything now down to the 2-man team here, though. Advocate now finds a quick sneaky shot in towards the Advocate. NASA about to try and move up, but Deal, of course, seals the deal and finds the damage. Sands and Deal now. Oh, Two remaining players from MC now pushing up, and whoop, down they go. MCES Italia clutches it out, coming in with a phenomenal kill count there. 14 kills. What? Wow. Well done. Of course, the players there from ENTROPIQ finishing up in second place. As you can see, coming in there with 12 kills. That is looking spicy. SCRIMFARM in third place, finishing up their play with 6 kills. We got the Hawks over in fourth place with 1 kill. And of course, the EROTES finishing up in 5th place. We got the players from GS over in 6th place. We got the Ultimate Power team finishing up in 7th. But look at the kills. 11 kills for them. Wow. And of course, Courage up in 8th place with 3 kills. We got the players there coming in from Execution over in 9th place. The team from LAKONOSTRA in 10th place with 8 kills. UDR finishing up their play over in 11th place. We got 4KT in 12th place. IMPERIA over in 13th. K9 with 2 in 14th. Then of course, the players there from PVD finishing up in 15th place. The players there from the Marine Force in 16th. And then, of course, the Game Lords, the first team back into the lobby. Man, that was an absolute spicy game. But wow, so many teams. In fact, 3 teams, I believe that was, getting more than 10 kills in this match. Absolutely insane. Well done. Well played. That was phenomenal. Fantastic stuff. And, of course, next up, we're heading back in towards Erangel for our last and final match of the evening. So be sure to stay tuned, and we'll be back with you guys in a short few minutes. What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're getting ready to move into our fourth and final match. Of course, up next we have Erangel. So we're just waiting for everyone to join on in so we can get the party underway and of course jump straight on into the match. Of course, we've been seeing the teams really stepping up and performing absolutely fantastic so far, and hoping to see continuation of that. But what I'm really hoping to see is some nice aggression, because we had a few teams that did a few things that are, I don't know, I'm just scratching my head about. But either way, let's see, and hopefully we'll have some nice bit of that coming in, of course. And well, without much further ado, let's jump straight on into the match to see who we have. Right, as you can see, of course, all the usual suspects are here. Everyone is ready. Everybody's loading in. And now we're just waiting to see, of course, what that flight path is going to be going. Will it be similar to what we had in our first game? Or will we see something a little bit different coming in on that front? It's going to be quite interesting to see what the teams are going to be doing. And of course, now we're just waiting to see what that flight path will bring us. And of course, where the teams are going to be heading. In the previous match, of course, we saw that flight path coming in all the way from that... from the Sosnovka side, making its way on across. Well, they're coming in from Georgiapol, heading over in towards the Sosnovka base. So let's see if the teams are going to take a similar approach or what? Okay, so the flight path now just moving over towards the eastern side. Same direction as we saw in the first game, but of course now just changing sides on the map. Now we're waiting to see where the teams are going to be dropping. Will we see them moving into similar positions as we had in that previous zone, or will the teams just well, try and accommodate or try and adjust on towards their drop spots to get something a little bit potentially better for this one? So especially the teams that like to drop over towards that far western side, now having to adapt and change their flight path, trying to get a little bit of a change up on there. Right, so we already see the players there from team from ENTROPIQ moving all the way over towards that far eastern side up in the north. MC dropping right there with them. Alright, so a little bit of a challenge. Right, we got K9 and of course the players here from Execution dropping down over in Yasnaya. Alright. And Game Lord pushing all the way down in towards the south. First game we saw that chicken dinner coming in from them on Erangel. Will we see another one coming in? That is one of the questions we're going to be looking towards having answered. And of course now, as you can see, the teams are all still just busy making their way around. UDR, very similar position as to what we had in that first round. Of course, the same can be said here for the players coming in on the front there of the ultimate power team. And of course, IMPERIA, very similar kind of drop positions that we see for the teams. And of course, that zone now shifting down in towards the southwestern side. That is going to be super interesting. Oh, there we go. BVD finding the first few shots. MC finding a few hits in as well. Got NASA all the way up in the north. All by his lonesome. Only one player here with him. Unfortunately, it is not one of the teammates. It is Starkey. Starkey keeping a watchful eye over towards the north. Watching if anyone's going to be ascending down from the top of that hill. But let's jump over in towards the apartment buildings. Got a nice tango happening here once again. The players from Ultimate Power right here alongside the team from IMPERIA. It's easy now, completely isolated from the rest of the team, being completely enveloped by the team from Ultimate Power as they move on into the building. It's easy now, just trying to stay completely motionless. In the previous match, the previous Erangel match, Easy was the last player for the team. So will we see that once again? Ooh, a nice self-nade coming in there from PVD. And he seals his own fate. Oh, there we go. Got a few shots now coming in from Nox. The rest of the team. But a nice off position there as well coming in from the players. You can see K's now just holding that angle over towards school. So Rex now just in the next door building. Holding that angle on the far side. Now we wait to see how they're going to approach this one. See a few more hits coming in there now as well. Starkey finds that hit in towards NASA, but of course assuming the rest of the team rotate up towards him. Yes, that is exactly what they did, but Advocate also rotated in towards them. So Easy just holding up on the staircase. Trying to not move up too much. Squeaky jump up to Advocate. 1v3. MC versus the players there from ENTROPIQ. Alright, we got the players now, of course, on the far side here. Marine Force moving down. Getting ready to push on over onto that island as well. But Courage finding a few shots in towards them. Let's quickly jump into that fight. Oh, quite a bit of carnage here now as the players from Marine Force are down to only one player. Messi, the last remaining hopeful. Now let's see, will he be able to pull off this res? Watson and Co now starting to push on up there for the Courage team. Alright, so they got one player back up now. Sick is all ready to roll. But of course, the players here from Courage have already started tightening their grip, tightening their position. Reznov now on the approach as well, just quickly boosting up while Naz is rotating up from the far side. So you got Sick and Messi now isolated up on the roof. Oh, nice shot in there by Watson. Messi now once again moving up, trying to get the res. Let's see if we'll have a nade coming in. Yes, up they come. Getting sent on over. Ooh, nice bounce. Finds a little bit of damage in towards Messi. Down goes Sick once again. Loving the aggression coming in here from Courage. Ooh, Sick now getting caught out by that molly. Down they go. Messi running quickly up into the molly itself, and down they go. Courage clutches that W and sends them right back. Well done. What a play. Let's quickly jump back over towards school to see what is happening here between the Ultimate Power and the players from Imperium just in ahead of them. Imperia, rather. So both squads still alive. Easy still just holding in the same position. Alright. Let's quickly jump. Ooh, oh, look at the bridge though. That is what we want to see. Players now starting to move on in towards that bridge. SCRIMFARM and UDR on just sitting on this northern end. The UDR just up ahead of the SCRIMFARM. Ooh, Rex pushes up and finds a hit. There we go. See the players there from the Game Lords, of course, now just still rotating around over on that Sosnovka Island. Making their way around the south. Completely uncontested. So not a worry in the world for them whatsoever. Let's quickly jump up back in towards school as the players here from Ultimate Power are now tightening their position in on the team here from Imperia. Oh, There we go. Lexa getting knocked out in the process. But we see the players there from ENTROPIQ now starting to lurk as well. They hear the shots. They hear the action. They want a little slice of that pie. Robbie not getting hit in the process. Let's see, will Ultimate Power be able to hold up against Imperia, as Imperia is now starting to turn the tables on them. Oh, Redox. Right here in the thick of it. Down goes one of the teammates. Robbie gets taken out. Okay, is now trying to push on in as well, trying to come up the back end. But Imperia now just showing a little bit of force, showing a little bit of power. Finding the heads in towards the Ultimate Power. And now it is up to Kaz. The lone survivor sends a nade off. He managed to slip into that position completely undetected. But now, well, the jig is up. He has been exposed. But here we go. UDR now just trying to find the angles up towards the players here from SCRIMFARM. Got Sebi and Go now just rotating up in towards this wizard tower. Kira with a few shots. Up from the lighthouse. Oh, there we go. A quick few defensive shots. Just trying to fend them off. Kira gets knocked out there by Sandro. Some beautiful shooting. Well, here we go. Ulysses and Go now rushing in. Ulysses managing to escape the damage for the time being. Some great shooting coming in once again. Very supportive fire. Oh, Ulysses tries to rush in. But of course feels the sting. But up comes Sandro now getting ready to move on in. Eli just downstairs and down they go. UDR killers. Reign victorious. Well done. Well played. Let's quickly jump over to Courage. As you can see them right here alongside the players from LAKONOSTRA. Oh, LAKONOSTRA now sending a few nades over, but of course not reaching all the way across just yet. Fairly decent spread coming in here from Courage, Naz, and Watson situated down towards that bridge, providing that extra little bit of cover fire. So Naz now just steadily tapping away. Ooh. Reznov trying to find that off angle. Few slow, steady taps coming in between the teams. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. LAKONOSTRA just up ahead. MC find a quick few shots in towards Imperia, but here we go. LAKONOSTRA now, oh, starting to turn up the pressure as they try to get the shots all the way across. But Courage now just using the terrain still to the advantage. Eliseo, Dark, and Will up ahead. Oh, Reznov finds the shots in towards Dark. Naz with a slow, steady approach, but of course now up comes Ernor, just sneaking up right behind Reznov. Oh, there we go. Grenade coming in as well. X-Ray finding a quick shot in towards K9. Let's see, will LAKONOSTRA be able to get out of this one? Got a minute and a few seconds left until that zone starts moving up once again. Oh, that nade almost reaching over. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, you can do it. It's getting so close. These teams now, of course, is exchanging so many shots, so many grenades. And this is only the second phase. But here we go. It seems like LAKONOSTRA are now getting ready to move on out. Starting to mobilize themselves. Eliseo coming up with a really wide rotation. Will now just steadily tapping away at the vehicle. But let's quickly jump into more centralized position in the zone So you can see GS now keeping a watchful eye on the players there from the EROTES just up ahead. Of course, they've got another team right here alongside them, 4KT. So it could be quite the interesting position. This is the teams are now moving in towards that centralized portion. IMPERIA still held up all the way in school. KDV now getting hit by the blue zone, but here we go. Reznov now pushing in. Finds a quick few shots as the players from LAKONOSTRA venture out of their hiding spot and move out into the open. You can see Elicio and Dark now starting to circle up the side, trying to flank around. Trying to get that element of surprise, as Will is drawing all the attention over towards himself. So Dark and Elicio patiently waiting that blue zone, now starting to move on in. They're waiting to bounce, waiting for the opportune moment. Here we go. Now Dark steps out. Oh, what a nice possession. Watson just getting bombarded by the heads. Down he goes. Naz now trying to move up, trying to provide an extra bit of cover, but Watson goes down. Blue zone now catching up. The vehicle also quite severely damaged. But fortunately for Naz, there is still yet another vehicle to make use of. Will now starting to rotate out as well, circling back around over towards the rest of the team. I think it could be safe to say that IMPERIA, or rather LAKONOSTRA, will have a very safe exit from that position. K9, of course, now right on the edge here. As you can see, Roman now getting a quick shot in towards 4KT, taking a little bit of damage, but managing to get a double knock in. IMPERIA now also finding a quick few shots, you can see in the kill feed. But here we go. Nice aggressive push now coming in as well, as the players here from GS make their way on further in towards the zone, coming in right behind 4KT. Will they get it? Oh, Gray finds the first few shots in, taking a little bit of damage. K9 and GS now just completely engulfing the players here from M4. 4KT rather. It is not looking good for 4KT, as those grenades and damage just find their way on over. Shelby wraps it up, and X-Ray. Man, both of them just sending in some fantastic nades. Let's see now. Good, the EROTES now trying to move on up, but this is where the players from GS turn their attention over towards the team from K9 just down below. Quick few hits on their front. Tesla now trying to get the reds in. Captain, of course, now just holding off up on the opposite end. Oh, there we go. Corda now starting to push on up right into their business. Sends a quick one into the corner. Shelby now also just leapfrogging up. Oh, all those nades though. Oh, look at this approach. Look at this approach. Up comes the X-Ray. Oh, finds the heads in towards Tesla. Beautiful teamwork coming in there from GS. And of course, now there's only one more player for K9 for them to take out and send back. And of course, being captain. But EROTES now starting to move on in. And Hawks, strangely enough, all the way out in the blue zone still. But EROTES now moving up as a full squad. Pinching their way forward. Parzival now coming up as well. Dropping down right here on the edge. That buggy now drawing the attention of GS. Versace now making a quick dash for it. Oh, taking a little bit of damage. Nothing too critical just yet. But here we go. GS now turning the pressure on towards them. Here we go. Come on. Come on. The nades are getting sent on in there from EROTES. Versace trying to flank around onto them. Will we see Versace get that up? Shelby now just moving up a little bit. Getting a little bit closer. Here we go. Come on. They're about to jump. About to jump. Oh, yes. Come on, Versace just up ahead. Nice follow-up there by Shelby. seals the deal. All right, Parzival now trying to push on up as well. Oh, Shelby with the shots though. Excellent now deciding it is maybe better to try and get away. Rotate off in towards safety. Let's see now, will that be successful? Will they manage it? As the rest of the lobby still continues to push on in from the east. Teams now starting to line up on the edge of that zone. UDR Killers now still sitting on 2 players, holding their position over towards this western bridge, waiting to see where the zone is going to be going. Where will we see the next phase taking us? And of course, in the meantime, the Game Lords are just getting a few shots in. Ooh, but LAKONOSTRA coming in with a few in response. Monsos now just quickly trying to get the res in. Victor just holding up the position right up in front, trying to gather enough information. Oh, there we go. Spots the opportunity. Bobs out to find a quick hit. Dark now just trying to move on up as well. Quickly ducks in to that little shack. Oh, now they're trying to leapfrog their way on up into there. Let's see, will they be able to pull this one off? We've got the vehicle just jammed on the side. Down it goes Sandro. Oh, the players there from Execution finds the hits on towards them, and up comes the players, of course, now from ENTROPIQ with a few long range hits. Sands now looking fairly decent up at the top. There we go. Oh, Victor getting knocked out. He was moving up onto that offside. LAKONOSTRA now just finding the hits in towards them. 12 teams still remain, 29 players. LAKONOSTRA now getting ready to rotate out, and off they go. Will they make a safe rotation? Good courage right here on the side, and of course the shots are still flying in. Oh, they're taking damage on the vehicle. It's going to be a risky rotation. Will they pull it off? We've got PVD and Imperia just up ahead. There we go. Here we go. Oh, up comes AI. Oh, nice aggression. LAKONOSTRA just moving up. Pulling in the red zone. Rushing right in and finding those shots in on PVD. Down there they go. So Imperia now the next team up ahead of them. Dark now starting to leapfrog up again once more. Alright, just waiting there for Elisio, and off they go. Rotating up once again. The EROTES now moving up. Excellent, the last remaining player for the team. Right here alongside the team from Imperia, Nox and Mystic lying in wait. Mark 14 in hand. Up comes a nade over towards Nox. Will that be the one? Oh, does a little bit of damage. A little bit of initial damage. Oh, but we got more hits now just erupting further south as the teams are just going at it. Oh, beautiful shot in on Starkey right there. Sands now the last hopeful, taking the hits, and LAKONOSTRA send them back. The Game Lords still in play. You can see the players here from LAKONOSTRA also holding their position. Oh, there we go. Eros now just up ahead. Courage trying to find their way, trying to establish themselves up in the north, but it is pretty tricky. Excellent now just getting ended off there by Nas. Beautiful shooting coming in. But here we go. The players from GS now setting up a bit of a gatekeep on the northern portion of the zone as the zone is shifted down over in towards the southwest. K9 now out in the water. Pretty tough position to get up from, but it is still possible. We got the players, of course, now, as you can see, from Execution. Just up at the top end here, just waiting, scanning the region, hoping to see if they can find any movement or any pixels out of place. Jump up in towards Imperia. Oh, the players here from GS now getting hit. See them just up ahead. Imperia still sitting on a 2-player team, trying to find a quick few shots as LAKONOSTRA sends the hits on over in towards them. Oh, there we see some fantastic shots coming in from Game Lord. Slowly tapping away. Nakashi now on the far side. Imperia just off in the distance. LAKONOSTRA also not too far away either. Slow, steady tap coming in from Imperia. We got GS now moving up once again. 7 teams remain. Oh, courage. Oh, down they go. What a play that was by GS. Looking very strong in this late phase as they now just move in to secure this position. The players here from Execution also still trying to push on up. Gatoda and Co just up ahead. Oh, Zumitsu finding some shots in towards them. We got Dead now also here on the off end. Oh, there we go. Antidote with the shots over towards Victor. Game Lord now getting caught in a little bit of a tricky position as they're trying to gain entry into the zone coming in from the east, but LAKONOSTRA is just up ahead of them, trying to keep them at bay. The blue zone now moving on up as well. Game Lord, oh, feeling the pressure as they try to move on in. Oh, down they go. LAKONOSTRA finish them off. Wow. What a play. What a play. Imperia now, of course, just up ahead there of GS. You see Nox now just trying to survive in the little shack. But up comes X-Ray. Oh, some nice shooting coming in from Nox. Not finding the Nox just yet, but now he's getting just jammed into the building. Molly comes in to seal the deal. Oh, makes it out, but down he goes. 3 teams now remain. It is the players there, of course, for the front of Execution. It is the players of K9, and it is GS. Captain now just managing to make it all the way back up. Here we go, GS now just rushing on in. Oh, what an aggressive show, but nice coverage coming in. Execution now down to only 1 antidote. Will he have the answer? You can see Korda now just up ahead, and the rest of the squad not too far behind either. Antidote, the last hopeful. Down goes Dead or Dio. Oh, the vehicle still has the option of exploding. Oh, Antidote now just getting shot from underneath, and Puka just finds the hit. And now it is GS up against Captain, who's of course just positioned out in the blue. We're about to move in towards phase 7. This is going to be an absolutely brutal fight for Captain. 1v4 v blue zone. This is such a tough tall order. But let's see. I think it could be pretty safe to say that Captain might not make it all the way through. Just managing to get that last heal in. Of course, now trying to boost up once again. And that was the last. No more meds. The final push, the final assault. And goes down empty-handed on that one. Not finding any shots on that final exchange. But of course, the players from GS. Wow, look at that. Finishing off their play with an absolutely insane 22 kills. Wow, that is crazy. What? I don't even know what to say about that, but well done. The players there from K9 coming in 2nd place. Then, of course, the team from Execution over in 3rd place with 3 kills. We got Imperia in 4th place, finishing up with 7 kills. LAKONOSTRA finishing with 7 kills as well, but in 5th place. Then, of course, the Game Lords with 2 kills in 6th place. We get the players there from Courage finishing up in 7th place with 7 kills. We got the EROTES finishing up in 8th place. We got UDR over in 9th place with 4 kills. Then, of course, the players here from ENTROPIQ finishing up in 10th place with 1 kill. The Hawks in 11th. PVD with 1 kill in 12th place. 4KT in 13th. MC finishing up in 14th place with 2 kills. Then, of course, SCRIMFARM with 2 kills in 15th place. We got the players from Ultimate Power finishing up in 16th place with 1 kill. And then the team from Marine Force finishing in 17th place with only 1. Well, there we go. There we have it. That brings us to the end of our games here this evening. What a fantastic show of power that was coming in from GS in that final match. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Let me try and say their name. Galatasaray. Whatever. No, GS. It's just so much easier. All right. But either way, nonetheless, well done. Well played. Absolutely insane. I mean, 22 kills. Wow. Wow, that was insane. But of course, yeah, that's going to bring us to the end of the broadcast here this evening. Thank you so much for watching. Well done to the teams for some phenomenal plays. And of course, look forward to seeing you guys back in the next one. Stay safe. And of course, have a good evening.